Hi everyone, welcome back to the voice tip video series with the Cantor Coach. This week we are going to be talking about how to work with an accompanist. Let's get started. Alright, tip number one. First tip in working with an accompanist is try to practice with them beforehand. So set up a practice time, whether that's 30 minutes, whether that's an hour, whatever you need to coordinate with them, because you guys are partners in your performance. And so you really want to make sure you sync up well. And to do that, that takes practice. So tip number one is to practice ahead of time. The second tip I'd recommend is set your tempos with your accompanist. Too often we hear of somebody going a little bit too fast or someone going a little bit too slow, and it can maybe get a little bit off during the performance. I know this has definitely happened to me. So it's important to establish your tempos ahead of time. So I recommend talking to your accompanist or just dialoguing about what speed you'd like to go. And you can do this in a couple of different ways. The first being moving your hand like this in a slow motion or at the beat or pulse that you'd like the piece to go. Other recommendation is to hum a little bit at the beginning of the piece so that the accompanist knows what tempo to take that. Really great accompanists are able to follow you, but you are going to lead the way with this. You as the singer, you guys can establish that together, but in an accompanying setting, you want to be the leader with the tempo. Tip number three is always look at the volume of both the accompanist and you, the singer. So if you're singing in a microphone and the accompanist is playing the piano, for example, you want to make sure that you're not overpowering the piano or they are not overpowering you. So make sure that the mics are set up and that you are setting up in a way that is balanced between the two. You can adjust this in a couple of ways. It doesn't have to just be the microphone. You can take a step back from the microphone, or you can take a step forward towards the microphone to make yourself either louder or softer. And this will hopefully help with the balance in the church or wherever you find yourself singing. And finally, I always recommend being gracious and having an attitude of gratitude with our accompanists. They are just as much a part of your singing as you are, and it's really important, especially if you are in front of a group of people and performing a solo or singing in front of the group or congregation, that you recognize the accompanist if applause is awarded. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment below, and I will look forward to seeing you all next week. God bless you.